to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Destiny, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the family. This week I'm back with another DIY manicure video. So I made these fall inspired nails. This is what they look like. They were fairly easy to do, and I take you guys through every step on how to get these yourself at home. So if you want to figure out how I did this in underneath 2 hours, keep on watching this video and let's get right on into it. Here's what you're gonna need to do these nails. I'm starting out with some isopropyl alcohol just to clean off my nail beds. I'm also gonna be using some cotton rounds. I did run out of cotton balls, so this will have to do for now. I also have some cuticle oil. Regular cuticle oil works fine, but I found this one with vitamin E, so I want to try this one out. I'm also using this little tiny nail cup. I'm not sure what to call it. And this little plate I'm using to mix colors. I'm also going to be using 2 types of nail files. I think I end up only using one, to be honest, in this video, but I always keep both around just in case. I also have my Beetles Flash Cure, along with my cuticle pusher and some nail art brushes. And I'm not showing it here, but I also have my regular curing lamp I'm going to be using once I have all my tips on. And for our gel polishes, I'm using a foundation, a top coat, and a nail glue. I'm also using my regular neutral pink that I use in most of my nail videos. You can use any type of base pink that you want, but this is what I'm using, along with these really pretty almond push-on tips. I think this is what really makes this nail look so easy, because honestly you don't need any shaping. You just find the one that fits your finger and you let it cure. And then I'm using this kit of gel polishes that I have. I like using this one because I can mix different colors and try different nail art designs with it without needing to buy like really large nail polishes, because honestly I'm only doing my nails at home, so I highly recommend this if you're just doing your own nails. And it's lasted me forever. I'm going to be using this really pretty brown color. It isn't as dark or as light as I'd like it for these colors that I want to do on these tips, so I'm going to be adding some whites and blacks to it just to get the colors that I want. So starting off, I'm just going to clean off my nail beds with this alcohol. And then I'm going to push back some of my cuticles. Honestly, it's up to you if you want to do your cuticles. I'm just pushing them back right now. And I'm going to be using my cuticle cutter on one of my nails because one of my cuticles did grow a little longer than I'd wanted. But honestly, this is completely up to you. You can definitely skip this part if you are opposed to doing your cuticles. This will also cut your time in half, because this is what I spend most of my time on usually when I'm doing my cuticles. I'm really anal about it, so there you go. Next, I'm just filing down all of my nails. I want to make sure that my nail beds are not too smooth, because I find that it doesn't adhere well when I end up not filing down my nails. So since I figured that out, I just always do it. Next, I'm just measuring out each of the nail tips to my finger. Make sure that you don't choose a nail that is either too small or too large for your nail plate. You want to make sure that it covers your whole nail but doesn't go over your nail and touch your skin, if that makes any sense. Because once you glue it down, if you glue it to your skin, it's not going to look that great. Now we flash cure. I'm just going to be taking this nail glue, putting it on the bottom of the tip, and then just placing it on my nail as I flash cure it for about 10 to 15 seconds. And when you cure them, make sure that they are going on straight. Sometimes they end up coming out a little bit sideways, so you end up needing to file it down. I ended up needing to do this for about 2 of the nails that I had. So make sure that you're really strategic on how you're placing them, because once that glue is down, it's down. I definitely didn't film me putting the base coat on, but make sure that you're putting a base coat before you start out with all the gels that you're about to lay down. So just adding this in here. And for every coat that I'm putting down, I'm curing for 30 seconds. So we're starting out with this base pink coat. It's from the brand Amelie, I think that's how you pronounce it. I love how this looks, really natural and not too dark of a pink. And I'm going to be doing 2 coats of this. Now I'm putting on my nail plate and I'm going to be mixing my colors for my tips. So I'm adding this brown that I started out with and I'm going to be adding some white to it. I end up putting a little dollop of orange just to add some pink hues inside of that brown. And then to make the darkest brown, I ended up putting a dollop of black. So honestly, you can pick and choose the hues of the browns that you want to use based on the nail polishes you have on hand, but this is what I'm using. In here, I'm just roughly painting half of my nail, and then I'm going to be going in with a nail art brush that's dipped in acetone. That's what I'm using that little tiny glass cup for. I'm filling that with acetone and dipping a nail art brush in there so that I can just go in and clean up that French tip edge. Alright, and after curing all of that, this is what they look like. We're going to go in and just add our nail art. I'm just going to be taking that same brown that I used and the white and just putting on some smiley faces. I'm using the back side of one of my nail art pens, like the ball side, just to make a circle, and then I'm just using the brush to draw in the smiley face. And if you mess up, just wipe it away with acetone. Make sure you do not cure it until you know that's exactly how you want it to look. We're going to cure that for 30 seconds and then move on to our top coat. With the top coat, we're just going to be putting one coat on all of our nails and then curing that for 60 seconds. And this is the final result. Now we're just going to go in with our cuticle oil, place that all over our nails, and then just massage that in. Sis, this nail glue is trash. Do not use this nail glue, guys. I had a few of my nails literally pop off while I was in Walmart today, so don't use this glue. I learned the hard way. Once I put them back on and I used the Après nail glue for my tips, everything was a-okay. So make sure that you're using a very strong nail glue and not the one that comes with the tips, because obviously, as you can tell from mine that popped off, it doesn't work that well. So take it from me, get the good gel instead, so that you do not have to worry about that whole mishap, which really takes up a lot of time. So, okay, let's get back into the video. in this week's video. If you guys enjoyed this week's video, make sure that you're giving it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It definitely helps me out to continue to make content for you guys every single Tuesday, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're not missing any of my future uploads. I love you guys so much, and this week's subscriber shout out will be in the next slide. Bye!